Do you say, yo, did Ether have anything to do with your success? Is this the answer is yes. I orchestrated him getting on the Skilly Bing, the Wap Wap remix. That was me. I made more money with Christian Combs and Ruby Rose than Fivio. What are we doing with hip hop? You care more about doing a show with Nicki Minaj than your protection. If your brother smoke, you will fuck with him. But if he violates your space, you won't. So that means you are selfish. That's facts. Communication. I ain't praying for shit. I hope nothing happened to you, but if it do.
This is a chat. Ballin' like Kyrie, who could you trust? Yeah, to spit these facts. Let's talk about stats. Spotify plat, saying YouTube chat.
You gotta understand, WAP is a different type of animal, gang. Niggas don't really understand that. That's why I ain't go front. When he come home, I'm on him now, because we gonna make him understand this time. Because he'll tell you, like, I'm like the annoying friend. Like, yo, WAP, go to shoot a video right now, please. Like, yo, it's like I'm a fan and a friend, so it's like annoying in a sense, you feel me? But it's like I really just want the best for him. And I want him to put out that shit, because like he got some shit, gang. He got some like Grammy nominated type shit. You feel what I'm trying to show you? He got shit like that. So it's like, yeah, gang. And we had a conversation one time, know what I mean? And it was crazy, bro. It's crazy. I don't even know if I can talk about this story, but I don't think he'll mind. But yo, WAP tried me for the first time. I put WAP on the street. Yo, gang, word to my mother. Yo, bro, my son transformed right there. It's like, yo, doing some shit to you, gang. Like, yo, my son started talking some shit. I'm like, oh, shit. Because, you know, he don't really talk to them, feel me? Yo, even my son, Pluto, shout out my Pluto, he the one who introduced me to WAP. He like, yo, I never seen him talk this much. Yeah, bro. Yo, gang, so we just chopping it up about music, about mad shit. And he told me some shit about time. And he like, yo, bro, when it's your time, bro. And everybody got their time. You feel what I'm trying to show you? So it was like, yo, all right, say that. We gonna, you know what I mean? When that time strike, it's gonna be that time.
Meek Mill. You ever met Meek Mill?
Hell yeah. Yo, the first time I met Meek Mill, it was damn, what album was Dreams Worth More Than Money, though? That's the Red album, right? I still got 2 signed Meek albums in my crib. And I brought my son, me, we all took pictures with him. You know what I mean? Got the signed album and all that at some downtown. And I met, damn, oh man, I hate when I can't remember nigga's name. My son, Dean. So this is crazy. Like, life is mad funny because Dean was shot it out 800 on a I used to go around and record to shout out the gang, and then he was gonna put it up as a compilation, but I wound up losing the camera. But Dean was outside handling the shit, like, you know what I mean, chapping in with the fans and doing all that, running the line and shit. I met Dean, then I wound up meeting Meek. Seen them a few times on stage, and then obviously he was trying to do some business with Fivio, and we all just was in the studio one night, and like it was like no music, just straight talking for like 4 hours, just me, Meek, I think Slow Bucks was there, a couple niggas, you feel me? And he was just chopping it up, and I guess, you know what I mean, they was trying to work on some business type shit, and he was just giving niggas advice and game and shit like that, whatever. So yeah, you can say I don't know him, but I mean I have interactions with Meek Mill before.
And Dean, how you feel when Meek Mill and Dean went through their situation?
I feel like, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know personally. I mean, I know Dean tapped in with me. At the end of the day, from what it looks like to me, you feel me? It just looks like niggas got to do better, bro. At the end of the day, and I gotta say it, and it's sad to say it, but when great power comes great responsibility, gang, and you gotta accept your responsibility, bro. Like, I feel like, and Meek is one of those, you gotta understand, bro. I was locked up in Philly when Meek got signed. I was in State Road, CFCF, bro. Like, so I'm feeling all this Philly energy. I love my Philly, bro. Like, I know about that Philly life. I used to live on Lehigh. I was in like Northeast Philly over there. You feel what I'm trying to show you? So I gotta, it's like a thing with Philly. I my Philly nigga. It's like Meek gotta understand he got so much power in Philly. And it's like, you gotta do something with that power, bro. You're responsible. Like right now, if niggas talk about the greatest people from Philly, you're gonna bring your name up, gang. It's like, you got a responsibility, you got a duty to the streets, gang. You feel me? Because the streets, we got a duty to support you. You feel me? Because you that you the street, you the voice, you know what I'm saying? So we got a duty to do what we got to do, but now you got to do, you know what I'm saying? Just take your time with the guys, and bro, let me tell you something, bro, niggas shouldn't be beefing at all, gang, but the problem is, I really feel like this, a lot of niggas feel like they too big for a conversation, they too big for communication, they start to feel like, yo, I'm this, I'm that, I don't got to talk to you, I don't got to deal with this, I don't got to deal with this. In all actuality, you don't. But as a person with morals, principles, respect, love, you know what I'm saying, stand up, man, you deal with your brother a certain way. Guess what? My brother right there, you feel me? We go through, we done been about to kill each other. But that nigga, he called me and told me, yo, bro, what the fuck I gotta do? Yo, bro, I gotta help you. I gotta figure it out. I gotta do something. What the fuck is my brother? You know what I'm trying to show you? You say, yo, bro, I need you to do some shit. It's like, shit, what the fuck? You got what I mean? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna come to some type of term, agreement. Something is gonna be done.
When would it ever be too much?
No, what you mean by too much?
Like, what if Meek and Dean? What if Meek was just like, nah, man, I'm.
Yeah, but guess what? If nigga, it's a way to communicate everything, bro. It's a way to communicate things. That's what I'm trying to tell you. People, everybody feel too big for communication. Guess what? You could say that. You could do that. That's real. It could be like that. But we're not gonna handle this like girls. Yeah, you stand over there and then we tit-tatting on the thing and the internet and thing, yo, bro, pull up, link up, yo, let's talk about this right now as men. If we gonna fight it out, whatever the fuck this be, we all from the streets. Now sit the fuck down and yo, this what happened, this was going down, oh, you'll be surprised how much understanding you could get from the proper conversation. So now if niggas really sit down and be like, yo, bro, this where I feel like you went wrong. This where I feel like you went wrong. I'm like, yo, I could have went wrong like this. And then somebody, we all take accountability for where we went wrong. Then we can say, all right, now we got accountability done. Boom. Now moving forward, yo, bro, I'm not gonna be doing this business with you. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. So now that's not even a question in my mind. Now I can know to move forward. Don't play the game like, yo, we doing this and we doing that, and then we planning this and that, and then we not really doing that.
So what if I want to show you in my actions instead of showing you with my words?
Yeah, then if that's the case, you better.
You want closure?
No. You could show me with your actions. What you saying? Like, what you saying? What's your actions? What you mean by that? Like, all right, so you just stop. Like, yo, I'm not f***ing with you no more.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. You see, like, let me tell you something. That's not gangster. That's what I'm saying. Are we really? That's what I'm saying. Don't be rapping about being a gangster, none of that. We all just all real timing and all that, because that's not real nigga. Like, if you been my brother for all these years and all, I'm just gonna stop. Like, no, that's not real nigga. Bro, gang, I don't like how you moving. This, that, and there. Yo, bro, look, this is how we orchestrating this, bro. I can't do this here with you, bro. I love you to death, gang. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I do. But I can't do this one with you, son. You heard? But guess what? We can still do this, that, and the third, and that's gonna be the agreement moving forward. That's real. That's what real niggas do. Why you think, yo, you know real gangsters don't really get in no problems with each other? Because they both understand, yo, gang, this nigga gangster. Oh, he's a gangster. Oh, all right, let's agree that we not gonna do no gangster here because we know that this could go left. It's called understanding. So when you get to that understanding, it's no debates. But when you want to move like a diva, Beyonce, and one of them, you know what I'm trying to show you? This when you get these problems. You start thinking you Beyonce. Close my door, I don't want to talk to anyone. Close my door, send the security. Now you got niggas looking at you like, wait, hold on. I thought that was the guys. I thought that was gang. Why are we moving like Beyonce? Let the women do that. We deal with how we move, and we move like men. We dealing with our problems. Yo, gang, yo, this is what's going on. Yo, did it straight like that. It's no, we don't got it. Guess what? It can't be no animosity behind that. It can't be no like, and it gotta be clear cut. It can't be like, so now if I'm communicating that with you, that's clear. Like, guess what? Now we know that the clear. We know it. Everything is clear. There's nothing to debate. But I tell you one thing, bro. With great responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility, bro. You know what they would say right now? This is what I'm saying. It all works the same way, bro. It's certain people in this world that got power and doing the wrong thing with it, and we complain about it all day. Why they putting this in our food? Why they doing this? Why they doing? You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It's like they have the responsibility. They got the power to do that. But are they responsible enough to do the right thing? Just because they not doing the right thing, does that mean it right? You feel what I'm trying to show you? So think about it. They got the power to put f***ed up shit in your food. They got the power to not put f***ed up shit in your food. So you telling me that if they, just being that they doing it, it's like, yeah, just accept it because they got the power to do it. That's what a lot of people want you to think. But no, that's not how life works. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can't just let people overpower you, and you can't be treated a certain way as a human. And you got to stand up for what you believe in. That's why you got people that believe in nutrition, going on the thing and telling this and that.
I was talking.
I'm just bringing up an example.
All right.
You get what I'm trying to say? I'm just so you could understand it, because this is why sometimes you got to do these things so people could really get that. What I always try to do is give everybody understanding. You got people in this world that fight for what they believe in, gang. You feel me? And that's just what it go down to, bro. We all believe in something. You feel me?
What if it's 12 of yous? What if it's 12 of yous to one Fivies? 12 people.
It can't be 12 of me's.
Listen.
Let me tell you why it can't be 12 of me's. Listen, see this what you guys, you could keep begging these questions, bro, but I got the perfect answer for you every time. Let me tell you why it can't be, right? Because 12 people, they ain't putting that work that Ether put that work in. So it ain't, that's like saying, yo, bro, listen, this is serious shit, bro. It can't be. Can it be? Can it be? Can it be? So say for instance, it's somebody in your circle, like your manager, right? Or somebody like that, right? When he call, you see, you understand like, oh, this is business, right? So you answer. When your mother call, yo, this your mom's, you answer. When your lawyer call, you know it's different people you hold up to these things in your life. So when you talk about people that put in work and did certain things for bro and actually helped you move forward, it ain't even that many niggas. Right, it ain't 12 niggas. So guess what? It can't be 12 niggas. It's impossible if you understand what I'm trying to say. And that's what happens in life. Guess what? When you don't treat people to that high regard, especially when you got a position of power, everybody else around you.
Idolizing.
No, listen. I'm talking about position of power. I'm not idolizing nothing, because it's in life we're talking about power.
You're idolizing.
What's idolizing, bro?
Doesn't have power.
Yo, bro. See, that's what you're not understanding. See, you don't understand. What's influence?
You're idolizing.
What's influence?
God.
No, what is influence? That means influence. I can influence you to do something. So say for instance, it's like fashion, right? People that rock clothes is because the influencers wear it, right? So what I'm saying is, right? So people have.
I came out of my way, went to Funk Flex with you. I went to On the Radar with you. I went to all of these freestyle platforms with you.
No, don't say all of these freestyle platforms. Just say those three.
I brought you around me. To
you ain't bring me around. I came around my own way. Imagine I was sneaking in everywhere, all them times. I ain't get a wristband, nothing. Ruby Rose flew me out the country for the first time. I met. I got there on my own. Let's make that clear.
All right, we could get into that Ruby Rose conversation in a second. But what I'm saying is, you also was around me. You could have used my name to get.
Stop saying that. We already broke down the fact that I just told you. I tried to use his name. He didn't allow me.
Okay.
I just told you. Between me, Gino, and Bino, we brought over $500,000 in deals. Not one done. Nobody made no money with bro.
Nobody.
You think I cannot make this up, bro? I just told you I made more money with Christian Combs and Ruby Rose than Fivio. Literally, that means I ain't make I'm talking about earned, not given, earned. Like, we out here working, we doing rap, we performing on stages, people's getting paid, we on tours, we doing this, nothing. So what I'm saying is that's just the reality of it. Earned, work and earn. When you work, you earn your keep. I don't want to be given handouts. I want to work. I want to earn my keep.
Closure is the end or the clothing of something.
Is the end what?
Is the end or the closing of something.
What is the end?
Closure.
Okay, I understand what closure is.
It comes from a Latin term. Closure, it can be emotional. It can be emotional. You know what I mean? I feel like y'all both probably need closure. I feel like you got to think about it from his way as well, right? You said it can't be 12 views. Like you just said, you just named Gino, you just named Swiper, you just named...
Yo, listen, all of them niggas, no, respectfully, they ain't do as much as I did as far as putting on for this shit. I'm telling you that's a fact. I'm telling you that's a fact. I was recording Gino too.
I get what you're
I was shooting the videos for these two niggas. I was getting together together to do the promotion. I was the one with the crib. It's not about what you could do. Is guess what? Because it's not about, it's about everybody does a piece and it turns out to 100. So nobody piece is bigger than a piece because we all putting it together and it makes a complete unit. Guess what? The fucking, whatever the, when the Power Rangers get together and they get the fucking Megatron, whatever the fuck called, it won't be complete without the arm. But the arm may seem like a little piece by itself. But without the arm, it's not a full body. So what I'm trying to tell you is, gangster on my life, they will tell you this themselves, bro. I done sat on my back in the streets shooting videos, laid on the floor.
I get what you're saying. I get that you.
That's what I'm trying to say. It can't be 12. It wasn't doing that.
All right, so Gino played this part too.
Yes.
Swipey played this part too.
Yes.
All right, so it's those 3 people against one Fivio. Right?
Nobody's against him.
No, it's not. It's not against him in the bad
Nobody ain't asked you to do nothing. Nobody ain't tell you to do nothing.
3 people that could possibly feel how you feel.
Right.
Then it could possibly be 4 and 5 and 6.
Yeah, but guess what?
I'm just saying.
It can't be, bro. Because guess what? They wasn't there. Where was 5, 6, and 7 when we was in the trap? I got the videos on my phone. You're not there. Sorry. It wasn't that many people, gang. I'm just being real. So it shouldn't be that hard to articulate who's the real ones and who, because when you was down and broke and you was fucked up and your name was light, it wasn't nobody there, but the was there. So it shouldn't be that hard to decipher who the was there. And it wasn't that many niggas.
All right. You met Ruby Rose. How did you meet Ruby Rose?
I met Ruby Rose. How did I meet Ruby? Oh, through Asian.
Through Asian?
Yeah.
So you met Ruby Rose through Asian?
Yeah. And I met Asian through my management. I did a show with her like years ago. Like I was probably one of the first dudes show her.
You don't feel like no connection because of anything that had to do with either.
Nah, you didn't tell you what happened with Ruby?
Wait. Let me just say, do you feel like any of your success that have to do with either anything?
But yo, bro, why are you asking me that?
No,
because that don't mean nothing. Because if you ask him that same question, it's the same answer. So you can't say that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Why do you feel like that's irrelevant?
Because if you ask him the same question, do you say, yo, did either have anything to do with your success? Is the answer is yes?
He don't say yes?
He don't got to, but the facts is yes. And then guess what? Do he have something to do with my success? Yes. So guess what? It goes back to what I said. Nobody's bigger than nobody. The problem is when you start feeling bigger than the movement. No one person is bigger than the game.
Why can't I do this, right? Let me get my mind right. Let me get my mental right. So much things is happening. Not only you are feeling a type of way, your brothers are feeling types of ways. That's why.
All right, so how long do you think you would need? Let me know. What's a good time? 4 years would be good enough? Would 4 years be good enough for you? Let me know. Would 4 years be good enough? All right, because I don't know. If like 4 years is a long time.
So much.
You heard? 4 years is a long time. So if you got 4 years to get it together, I'm talking about we ain't got to do nothing. We on your time. We're not even asking nothing. No, 4 years. No, we don't got to do a song yet. Whenever you ready. Year 1. You still ain't ready? All right, bro. Take your time. Year 2. Yo, bro, you still ain't ready? You still ain't ready to go viral with the
that's been released, though.
What songs?
You don't got any songs.
Yo, bro, you have to stop. You have to have your facts together, bro. It's no songs, gang. We ain't do no vids, nothing since Waka, gang. The only song that came out was Social put out a song with us on it, and he just put it on his mixtape.
Freestyles wouldn't be considered songs, right?
Nah, let me tell you something about one of them days, and decided to bring it up. That day, let me tell you something. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a difference when you got this mindset. Some of these, when they get too viral and they go famous, they lose their mind. You feel what I'm trying to show you? Yo, bro, do you understand when we did these freestyles, right? We do the freestyle, the Funk Flex. I literally remember before we walked in, before we got in, mind you, nobody knows. We don't even know we're rapping. Yo. We think we going to see Fivio rap. Yo, we in the fucking car. The nigga he looked at us. He said, yo, I did that shit already. One of y'all niggas rap or something. And I just went up there and just rapped.
Don't you think that?
Yo, bro, that sound like a that wants you to win. Think about it, because if I want you to win, after we do this freestyle, we dropping this single together, bro. We about to go viral. This is regular shit. I'm saying, though, bro, you gotta really think. Start using, bro, use this, bro. Don't stop to asking me these weird questions. And you, not for real, because it's like you keep going back. Listen, gang, just be a real nigga. Understand this real nigga shit gotta be done. Look, I love you, bro, but I'm telling you, real nigga. Look, think about this, bro. We came in the game making music together for 7 years, whatever the case, plus years. Get a deal. I'm not doing music with y'all niggas no more.
Let me say something.
That's facts.
All right, so boom. All right, so off of this Funk Flex Hot 97 freestyle, right? Let me just say this. You seen that he wasn't trying to do no songs and no videos after you did the freestyle. Did you take the momentum that you had from doing that Hot 97 Funk Flex freestyle and do whatever you could do, like do your best with that?
Yeah, I mean, I could have probably did a little better.
A lot of artists would love to have.
Yes, I could have did a lot better. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, just to be 100% honest with you. Bro, the shit I was going through when I was around niggas, gang, it was, my mom was, bro, I'm telling you, gang, you don't understand my pain. You would never, you think it, like, people think it like it's a joke, like, oh yeah, like, they think they don't never understand, like, bro, this shit is real life shit, gang. You don't know what it is. Your lights off and shit like that, and not to say that that's nobody's problem. Your kid in the crib, no hot water, you feel me? And I ain't even asking for no bread. Yo, bro, let me just come do these shows with you so I can get this money to turn my crib back together, gang, please. You feel me? I don't even care about rap. Let me be a hype man. And then at the end of the show, you tell me, yo, bro, here's 200. Yo, bro, ain't no more money, gang. And then your next song you drop, yo, I made $500,000 on tour. You can't even tell because I don't even floors. How do you feel about that?
I could understand where you would feel. No,
I'm saying, but how let me ask you a question.
I would feel.
All right, what would you have done if that was you? Like, I just did 13 shows with you, right? And I'm supposed to get it per show, right? And then I said, you told me this too. You the one who told me that I was getting paid per show. You did this. And at the end of the show, you tell me there's no money. And you tell me, but everybody got paid but me. So I'm trying to figure out, like, right there, is that not a problem?
I feel like that would be a problem.
Okay, then. So if that's a problem, so if you cause a problem, how somebody reacts to a problem is not their fault, in a sense. You feel me? Because if I slap you right now, you get a 40 and blast my, I should have never slapped you. I can't be like, why he ain't slapped me? Because I slapped him. No, you opened the door for a problem from not being a genuine person, not being a stand-up man, not standing on your words. Honorable, that's honorable shit. If I say I'm going to do something for you, I'm going to do it. I'm going to stand on my word because I'm an honorable man. If I say, yo, bro, I'm going to be at this time, yo, bro, I'm going to communicate with you. Like, do you see today I got here late? And when I was texting you to wait, yo, bro, I'm late. That's honorable. I'm not just going to leave you, don't know what's going on, and then just put, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You got to move with honor in the streets, gang. You got to be honorable.
How would you... I get what you're saying.
All I'm saying is, gang, it's not like I'm just a nigga. Like, say for instance, if he just blew up and I was just like, yo, bro, I just want to do a song. No, we came up together, we struggled together, we did everything together. And it's not even just about a song. I'm telling you, I'm bringing deals. I'm trying to do everything I could possibly do. I try to bring deals, try to be the hype man. I'm trying to get placements. I did everything I'm supposed to do. I try to do the beats. I try to do everything. And it's like, you still don't get your flowers. You still don't get treated accordingly. You got niggas treat, like, it's just wicked going on, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I seen it. I felt it in my own body. You know what I'm saying? Like, real life shit, it will break you down, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this industry, bro. Yeah, because it's not even just, this is what I thought we was brothers. You moving crazy. If we ever did music together, why we can't figure nothing out? We can't get no tea. It's like no effort into nothing with the gang, nothing.
You don't feel like it's a mental... Look,
yeah, bro, how many excuses you gonna give somebody, bro?
It's not even
how many excuses you gonna give somebody? Because you ain't give me none yet.
All right.
So how many times you gonna give him an excuse? Because every time I say something, you like, yo, thing. But then when I come back, you like, yo, but how many excuses? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because guess what? I did it for 4 years, gang. So guess what? So whatever happened, gang. I did that. What you doing? Yo, I kept trying to think, yo, bro, give it time and this, that. And 4 years went by of my life that I devoted to some shit I don't give a fuck about me, that I can't get back. Time, the most valuable thing you could spend in this world. Done. On free.
If you could do it, would you do it again?
I would have focused more on me if I would have understood we wasn't moving like that. You understand? Because they made it seem like we was, gang, and everything gang and this and shot and thing. I'm thinking we about to be the new movement.
So all of the wild events is occurring. People getting abused, people getting beat up. All of these arguments is happening.
Bro, that shit ain't start happening until later on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you got to think all this shit you're talking about, we already 3 years in. So it's like, nigga already showed you right there. Like I told you, listen to what I just said. Pop Smoke, first show ever, grabbed random he didn't know that he just said, oh, they got a movement going on. They get, link up. Because he wanted to do something bigger than himself. That's what I'm trying to show you. That's action right there. Now we compare. It just don't, you can't compare. Because that's action. Think about it, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's cool. It's just, when you gotta want it, bro. That's what I tell you. You gotta want it. Like, I get it. You can say, all right, he has the choice to not want it. That's cool. But don't use the gang for your success. Don't use, you'll get it on your own. Don't sit here and cap and tell them that, oh, we about to make it together. And then when you get to the top or when you get to the borderline, you say, yo, I'm out, y'all, fuck y'all. That's not stand up. That's not honorable. That's all I'm saying. Guess what? We would have just came in and would have been on that from the jump. There would be no complaints right now. Nobody would be mad because they would have understood from the jump. Like, that's what it was. No, nigga, cap is down. We about to do the album. Everybody come to the stool. Do you see the album?
I get it.
So get it then. So just get it. Don't get it and then unget it and then try to reverse and keep, because we keep talking about this. I feel like we keep going in circles. You feel me?
You just said you want closure.
Gang, it's past that, gang. I was Gucci. How about I was cool? Niggas went on things, said my name and all that. They talk about me. Boy, just said my son's name in a song, gang.
Wait, he did?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, and he's playing like stupid games. How I know that? Look at this. About how I know that. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. He's just doing little dumb shit. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You're playing with kids. You're doing, like, it's getting weird. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? Then I'm in your inbox. I'm telling you, link up. I can't find you. You don't want to link up. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You talking all this high shit on the music record. You got my home address. I sent it to you personally. But you know how it goes, man. At the end of the day, everybody don't got time for you till they got time for you. But look, man, at the end of the day, God is good, man. I hope everybody doing well. I hope everybody in 10 years is going to have that bag. I hope everybody is thinking about the future and not thinking about today. Feel me? Because I know what I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying? You got to think ahead, bro. This is why you got to keep that essence. You got to keep, why you think Lil Durk has had this career of so long? Because he held on to the essence of being Lil Durk. Of the people at the bottom, voice of the streets. Why you thinking like King Von was so uphold his name? Because even though he was doing the crazy shit, they seemed how he loved his brothers. They seemed it was bigger than him. People loved that. Why you thinking like Fetty Wap is rated for niggas told Drake no and let his man get on a song, gang? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? What real brothers do for each other, gang? So I don't want to keep hearing about but if you was Fetty Wap, I would have had 10 records with you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But if you was Bobby Shmurda, I would have had a deal. But if you was fucking K Flock, I would have had a deal. But we could do the buts too. If you was Cash Cobain, I would have been fucking on thing. You know what I'm trying to show you? If you would have been anybody else, that's the butt we should be talking about. Real life shit. Everybody, bro, fought for their brothers. K Flock go on the spot. Yo, I'm not signing unless Dougie B sign. Niggas fighting for their brothers to get a deal. Because they know the struggle, gang. We was eating chopped cheese, chicken over rice, spreading $5, $10, gang. Literally pop, gang. In a crib squatting, gang. Don't know where the next meal coming from, gang. I don't want to hear no more buts. Ain't no buts. It's only real nigga shit and bitch nigga shit. You pick a side, nigga. That's it.
All right. Pop Smoke, Fivio relationship.
Man, just listen, man. That's not even, I don't even want to get into that. You know what I'm saying? I could just shit whole name in life. At the end of the day, man, Pop was trying to put niggas in the direction and do better for the community, do better for the city, do better for the gang. And that's what I respect him. I mean, him and Pop, they had their relationship, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was a little weird going on in the background. I really don't want to talk about it. Side of me do, but it's like, you know, just let Pop name live forever how it need to be, man. We don't need to put no around Pop name, you feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's just too much bullshit. Be forgetting a mother out here, got brothers out here got family out here, be talking about people all day with disrespect when they mouth and no type of positivity. You feel what I'm trying to show you? Wasting air, wasting God's given air. Shut the up. You talking about a legend. You talking about somebody who put on for his people. You talking about somebody who actually cared for the community. You talking about somebody who actually cared for his people. Nobody stop talking all that. Niggas be trying to talk down on the I'm gonna uplift my names. You know what I'm trying to show you? That's that, bro. When you talk about these niggas, speak with high grace, high tone, positivity. We don't want to hear the free. You feel me? Let my boy rest in peace for real. You understand? Tragedy occurred when they took that boy away. Now I'm dropping a single this Friday. It's a single, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop this single, you know what I'm saying, Friday. Going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, it's probably at 12, matter of fact. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, you know, they got me drinking and shit and all that. But Friday.
We need this.
Yeah, Friday, man. Yeah, Friday. I really don't want, like, I feel like I kept it real humble. I ain't go too crazy, you feel what I'm saying?
I was trying to pull it out of you.
Yeah, I ain't go too crazy, you feel me? But it's like, at the end of the day, like I said, it's real shit, pick a side. But it's out Friday, man. This what I need y'all to do, bro. Support me, bro. Let me tell y'all why y'all need to support me. Let me tell y'all why y'all need to support me, because I'm the nigga gonna build the school in your community. I'm trying to figure out why the hip-hop don't got a school yet. All these niggas rich as fuck. Nobody cares about the community. Support my music, please. Make me rich so I can show y'all what we gonna do. We gonna have schools in the hood. We gonna change the school curriculum. We gonna give back to the children. The youth gonna have programs in the hood. I'm going to programs to help the kids play basketball. What are we doing with hip hop? Why are we influencing the youngsters to each other? We could be doing so much more. Get money. We used to rap. From New York, that's the problem. We from New York, you want to be on part of all this gang culture. We from New York, we get money, nigga. Cali was the gang in Chicago, no, we was getting money. You know what, we ain't even killing niggas over money no more. We killing niggas over nothing. At least that's my whole thing. At the end of the day, bro, this is my thing with a lot of this shit right now. Niggas want to kill niggas and beat gangsters. This is my thing, right? I ain't even gonna sit and talk about anything I did in the street, because I'm moving a little wiser now and I understand life a little different. But let me tell you something. Before I did anything I ever did, I understood the repercussion behind it. That, I could die today playing with this fire. I could go to jail today for life playing with this fire. And I understood that, and I was able to accept that. I feel like is glitching and not understanding what the they in, and then when they get in it, they acting stupid. That's why you got all these telling, because you wasn't supposed to be touching the fire anyway.
The industry could change a lot of people in many different ways.
Right.
Some people could do it. Some people handle it better than others. Respectfully. This whole thing is about perspectives.
No, it's about right and wrong.
It's about
because at the end, you could say perspective, but guess what? When you go back to morals, ain't no perspective on morals. It's right and wrong. So if I took a shit and I ain't washed my hand and I gave you a 5, that's dirty. That's not moral. That's not moralistically right. Now somebody from a certain perspective could say, yo, bro, but shit is natural. It comes from the human body and I don't give a what perspective you got. What I'm trying to tell you is the right way to move is to make sure before you touch another human being, your hands is clean and show them that respect. So when you talk about right and wrong, ain't no perspectives, my brother. It's about right and wrong. How you treat your family and how you treat your brothers and certain things, it got to be treated right. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when they treating you right. And guess what? It's going to be mistakes. It's going to be a bumpy road. It's going to be things. But guess what? Like I just told you, you got brothers?
Yeah.
Yo, your brother go kill right now. You going to stop talking to him?
No.
Your brother go and smoke. You going to stop talking to him?
No.
Like what does your brother have to do to make you stop fucking with him?
Not respect my space. Not listen to me. Think that what I have is his.
Right.
Feel entitled.
Right.
Disrespect my boundaries.
Right.
Violate my space.
Right.
Want to communicate when I don't.
So you just told me told me
hold on.
Yo, facts. No, you just fucked up. No, but you fucked up because you just said if your brother smoke, you would still fuck with him. But then you just said if he violates your space, you wouldn't fuck with him. That was crazy to me. I'm just letting you know that. That was crazy to me.
If my brother smoked,
if your brother smoked, you would fuck with him. But if he violates your space, you won't. So that means you are selfish. Because you don't care about your brother.
Listen.
You just proved to me that you really never cared about your brother just now. Because if your brother smoked, you would still fuck with him. But if he violates your space, you won't. Listen. If my brother smoked, I'm going to fuck him, tell yo, bro, stop smoking this shit. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Listen, it's not.
That was crazy, bro.
All right, listen.
You got to reword that.
All right, cool, no.
Reword that, bro.
I'm standing on principles and I'm going to explain what I'm saying.
You're not standing on principles saying like that.
If my brother smoked, he's smoking crack already. Of course, don't smoke. Why is that even a thing?
No, that's not of course. You just said you're not going to, you said you're going to fuck him, and you say if you do this, you're not going to fuck him.
If he a crackhead, he a crackhead, bro.
Right.
Why wouldn't I mess with my brother if he a crackhead?
Why wouldn't you fuck with him if he don't respect your space?
Violating my space?
Nobody violated your space. Though, first of all, you don't say that. I never violated nobody's space. You
don't know how I feel.
All right, so then that's because you should have told me.
No,
I'm your brother.
It's not about.
Speak up.
No.
Say it with your chest.
That's what I said.
You got all this. No, that's what I'm saying. That be the problem right there. No, that's the problem.
That's why I said feeling entitled.
No, it's not entitled. That be the problem right there. Niggas could be on a record talking all this hot shit, but you can't even tell your niggas, for 10 years, whatever plus years, something how you feel. Shut the fuck up. These a bitch.
After.
No, that's not after. That's
after
before.
Going on the internet. That's after.
Who's after going on the internet? He went on the internet first. I'm saying we gotta start talking about this because he did do it. I didn't disrespect him. He went on the internet and said my name.
You right. The Math Hoffa interview, he did.
That's what I'm saying. I never said nothing about this man in that life, and I guess what? I wasn't.
Hold on.
I wasn't gonna say nothing about him on my son's life. I wasn't, and I can say more. And I'm still not gonna say it because it's like keep it in the streets, but it's like it's like what you're doing right now is like you trying to give him 100 excuses. But listen, you would call it devil's advocate, but that's what people like to do when people famous, and that's why people famous get away with for mad years. People with money could get away with because people always put the power over the dollar and fame over morals, and that's why we in America right now. That's why we living in the system because there's always people that's gonna take money over moral. That's why Africa is in a bind right now because guess what? To take the money over actually letting the people free and letting them live off their land. There is money over morals. I'm morals over money every fucking day. Morals over fame every fucking day. Every time, nigga. Every time. Cause guess what? Nigga, when it's all said and done, we all we got.
I feel like Drake and Kendrick should have squashed their beef.
My nigga, Drake and Kendrick is not beef. That's the problem. People gotta stop with this beef word, bro. We gotta understand what beef. Yo, gang, that we don't even. First of all, I heard that wasn't even nothing to do with them. I heard that's actually somebody else. If you know, you know. But what I'm saying is, bro, we gotta stop this, shit, bro. It's tweaking. Now you talking about Drake and beef. That don't even sound realistic to me. You talking about the kid that went from Degrassi to being the biggest hip hop star that's had all the money in the fucking world. How is he in the fucking beef? Is he ready to go to federal jail?
You don't feel like Drake.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. See, stop. What is the beef? Are people dying? Is some of you? So you're telling me that Drake is getting? You're telling me that Drake is a part of some gangster shit and people are dropping dead?
Bro, you never know, bro. Top 5's a hitter, bro.
Yo, bro, this what I'm trying to tell you, gang. Listen,
top
gang.
Hitter,
Drake
bro.
is not a fucking idiot.
Top 5's
Drake didn't make it to be Drake by being a stupid motherfucker.
Drake just bailed top 5 out.
Listen, gang, because he do that because he got love for his streets and the people over there.
Hitter?
Bro, I don't know about nobody doing no hitting. Well, who they hitting? Is they hitting the enemy?
I'm just saying.
Are they hitting the enemy? Because I'm pretty sure if you a black man shooting, 9 times out of 10 you ain't hitting the enemy. You hitting another black man with nothing. You wasted time and bullets. I got somebody else we can shoot more.
Who the enemy?
Yeah, listen, we could talk about that in another interview. What I'm trying to tell you is, I'm trying to tell you real nigga, gang. So what I'm saying is you're wasting energy, you're wasting bullets, you killed another black soul for nothing. They got your brainwashed, gang. What I'm trying to tell you is when niggas is talking about all this other shit, Drake and these niggas don't got no beef. The fucked up part is, right? When all these rap niggas have beef, 9 times low key, it just really started happening where the rappers dying, but used to be around them dying. Now the rappers dying too, because you got niggas that's just doing like, bro.
You feel like New York is soft?
No, New York can never be soft.
New York don't get respect from other boroughs and other cities.
What you mean boroughs?
I mean,
the boroughs is in New York.
I feel like New York don't get.
I mean,
respect
yes,
in
we
other
do. The
states.
problem is that how do you want the respect? They show us the respect all day. We have the biggest artists in the world. Every year is another big artist that's changing the wave from New York. We look at Cash Cobain right now. Last year was Ice Spice 5, Pop Smoke. The list goes on. Next year is gonna be a new nigga. New York is always gonna be New York, and we don't gotta. You don't gotta tell us. You don't gotta say, "Hey, we know you're New York." You know you watching the wave. You copying the swag. You doing what you do. But guess what? It's all good because it's hip hop. We all eat from each other. We all learn from each other. But New York, we gotta get together. We gotta be more solidified as a sound. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, and really and really stamp that. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I mean, with the whole drill shit turned into drill this, that. Now we got sexy drill. So drill, it seems like is evolving and doing what it's doing. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like we gotta just stop the whole competition shit. You know how much big records we have if two artists from New York didn't have egos?
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about egos here. Egos is stopping people from getting money. Like, that's what I'm saying. Are you really about that life? Because ain't no much ego in the world gonna stop me from making $1 million. So are we moving like stand-up men or are we moving like divas? When we get more stand-up people in that's running the music, that's why you got niggas like Cash Cobain. You see 7 niggas with them. Get Clout, Chow Lee, Vontae the singer, Bass Swag, and the list goes on. Everybody just going crazy. And he's supporting every one of them. He's on the records with them. They in the videos. You see what's going on. Because he understands to create a movement, it has to be bigger than you. It can't just be you. So when you having a movement, it consists of more people. It consists of more energy. It consists of everything. That's what Wu was about. You see everybody, Ross Swish, Dread Wu, everybody, they was about to come and do their thing. They ain't really get a chance to really do it how they wanted to do it because Pop passed away so early. You feel what I'm saying? But as you can see, the album's proof for itself. He was doing the records with them. You got Dread Wu on the song. You got all these niggas on music. Ross Swish, all these guys. You feel me? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I got a lot more I want to talk about. I really want to. I got so much stuff to speak on about in that Fivio situation, but I'm gonna let it go because personally, I'm in that situation right now. You know what I'm saying? And mine them wouldn't even understand. You feel me? But like,
it's because you ain't communicating.
Nah, it's because it's idolizing.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't know. I don't know your situation, so I'm not gonna say every situation like mine.
Because it's idolizing, bro.
Nah, but I feel like it's just yo, bro. You know, real niggas don't get into situations like two gangsters really not like us is over money. Like,
it's idolizing.
if no, the problem is no communication. Niggas not chopping it up, gang.
Wait. My people feel like I have the power to change their life or change their situation because of what they think connections I have.
Right.
It's entitlement. You
Yeah,
understand
but
what
I
I'm
never
saying?
felt. You say people do feel entitled
Like,
to certain shit.
It's entitlement.
I'm never going to sit here and say that
that's
don't
why
exist.
When you ask me, that's why when you ask me how would I feel, I could explain and tell you how I feel all the 100% and a million times. I could say the same thing because that's what it is. It's and I understand how you feel, right? Not even you. I'm not even speaking to you right now. I'm speaking to a nigga. You feel me? Like I can understand how you feel. You feel me? But like when sometimes you just don't understand, you just can't bring certain people around certain shit, and some people just don't understand, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's true. But like I always say,
like some people just don't understand.
I wouldn't compare our situations. Was these people working with you before anything? Was they doing any programs with you? Was they doing? No, that does matter. Because if people put in their work, did they pay for anything for you to get to the next level? Did they do anything to help you get to the next level?
No.
All right then.
But
So then they shouldn't be asking you for shit.
But some would beg different.
No, but I'm saying, but then they
Some would
should.
beg
No, but guess
different.
what? They shouldn't be asking you for shit.
And when you say things like help you get to where you were, in what capacity?
All right,
Because
there's
you listened
ask
to me
question.
cry- Hold on, because you listened to me cry one time on the phone.
No, because I took care of you, because I fed you, because I gave you resources.
Took care of me
Yeah.
is a stretch, bro.
No, took care of you. So if you homeless and I'm letting you live in my basement for a year for free, that's not take care of you. Don't do but, because we living in America.
Yeah.
Rent costs fucking money, nigga. Don't fucking say that, nigga. We live in America.
I get that.
If you 30 years old living in somebody's
get that.
basement, don't fucking play with me, nigga. Like, don't do that, gang. I'm trying to tell you. So we're not gonna keep playing the butt game. We're not gonna. The butt game is gonna make butt after butt is shit.
No,
at the end of the day, I move with love. Guess what? I don't care. I'm not taxing you. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I don't mind. I don't give a fuck. I get a mansion right now. I'm in a mansion. I'm not going crazy. But what I'm saying is, right, when I get a new crib and I get another crib and I could bring more people to live with me and do all this other shit, I will do it. Because it's like, who wants to be fucking rich and famous in a big ass mansion by themselves? I know who. A bozo. A selfish bozo. You get what I'm trying to say? That's greedy. That doesn't understand that when you die, it can't come with you. You could do all of this right now. Everything that is amount to shit. Because when you die, you think T.I. could bring on any of this woo shit with him or anything with him? No, nigga. That's why we got to live it up while we here. My son, I just see my son dead in the casket behind this dumb shit. Nigga talking about some dumb shit. We fighting to get out the hood. We fighting to change children's lives. I don't want to hear about no butt and no bullshit. It's children. The kids. What happened to feeding the children? Changing the fucking community. Let's bring some fucking schools back. We've had the chance to do that. And we still got the chance to do that. But that's what the mission is, nigga. That's why we ain't wasting a minute. I want to be able to do something for my community, for my people, nigga. I don't want to be able to say I got lit and I just got lit. Oh, I got lit. Who the fuck gives a fuck? How many people did you help? How many families did you change, nigga? Why do you think it's like Malcolm, all these people, you could go, the list goes on, even down to fucking Chief, everybody, Lil Wayne, all these people who change lives. When you change lives, look, let me just end like this. When you change lives, your legacy will always be greater. And that's the facts.
All right, look, let me just
facts. When you change people's lives, why you think, bro, you see it every day. But look at Nipsey Hussle, bro. There wasn't even a nigga that sold them all these records, nothing. But guess what? He took the time out of his lit ass career, his lit ass rap life, to go back to his community. And guess what? He died over there and all that, right? But that's a whole other situation. That could be like interaction. What I'm trying to tell you is he went back. He brought to the community. He gave opportunity. He was a fucking symbol of fucking hope for the poor. That's what I'm here for, nigga. I ain't here to play games and lie to y'all and joke around and thing like that, bro. That man was a symbol of hope and let people feel like, yo, this nigga just gave me a dap. Maybe I could do this shit. 2-3 stores right here. He telling me some business shit. That's what we need to be doing in hip hop. Spreading, passing the torch to the next generation. Doing the right thing. We not here to bullshit. Spreading the energy. That's why you here now, because it got another nigga that's in your field that say, yo, I like what you do. Spread it around. That's why I rate Akademiks. Because now he's opening doors for more people. Why the fuck did you get on then? Stay the fuck out. Don't come in here. Shut the fuck up. You're not doing nothing for the community. You're not doing nothing for nobody. Go back home. We don't want to see you. We want to see Chief Keef. He put on 30 niggas. We want to see K Flock. He put on 30 niggas. We want to see the nigga that's changing. We want to see the nigga that's changing the community. We want to see Pop Smoke. We want to see niggas influencing the culture. We want to see people that's changing the community, that's giving back. That's what we want to see. Why do they love Young Dolph so much? Why do they love King Von so much? We love those type of people. We love them. Why do you think we love Bobby so much? Heard Bobby, yo, that nigga 2 more years for his mans? Yo, what type of breed of nigga is that? I can only imagine if I got locked up with a certain people. You know what I'm saying? Yo, take the whole 20E. Just take it. I'm going to get back to it, gang. I'm trying to tell you, but it's a different, when you got a heart, ain't no amount of money could ever take that back from that. That shows, it might have caused certain things, whatever. I don't know his story, but yo, that's a stand-up, bro, and God is always going to forever bless him for that. I promise you that. And that's the life I'm living. I'm not living by the industry rules. I'm living by God's rules. And God says, as human beings, we're going to make mistakes. God said, take care of your brother. God said, take care of your family. God said, take care of your son. God said, take care of your community. God said, take care of your village. If you blessed enough, Mansa Musa was blessed enough to walk around and give people, he didn't have to do that. But he was blessed. He had a responsibility to take care of his people. This is what you have to understand. When you got to be bigger than you. I hope somebody hearing this, I hope the next big star hearing this right now and understand what the mission is. To be bigger than you. To be bigger than you.
All right, let me say this.
Why you think Tupac is remembered? You think Tupac is, guess what? You know Tupac is talking about? Being poor. Why is Tupac so big compared to every artist? But everybody's talking about riches and Tupac was talking about being poor. I want you to understand though, take that in for a second, bro. Tupac is known to be, he's not even the best lyricist. One of the greatest MCs or whatever the you want to call it, rap stars, artists, whatever, to ever touch the mic, to ever do a stage, to ever release music in this world. You know why? Because he made Dear Mama. So we don't give a about all that other bullshit, industry bullshit. We don't care about that. We care about morals. We care about heart. We care about, right? No, if it's going down, up. Going down? We don't care if it's going down or up. Guess what? Okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not talking about industry. When you talking to me, you talking about morals, principle, respect, and love.
Where's the money coming from?
When you have that, it's going to be a whole lot of it.
The industry.
When you have down. That, it's going to be a whole lot of it.
He just lost his deal.
I don't, listen, he been.
The money that y'all think he had.
I never said he had money. I never asked him for no money. What I'm trying to tell you is, you know what's bigger than money? Influence. And when you got the power and you got the influence to make a change, you better do it because you won't have it for that long. So understand that. So understand what I just told you. I just told you Tupac is one of the greatest artists, not even the best lyricist, and I love Tupac. What I'm trying to tell you is, you know why? Everybody was rapping about riches, he was rapping about being poor. You know why? We can't relate to the riches. The people don't, the mass majority of America is not rich. They in the hood somewhere struggling, trying to figure out how they gonna get out. When you got a that care about the people more than him, that's how you get Tupac. When you got it's like Kanye speaking against the power, not going against the grain for what he believe in. You know what I'm trying to show you? You gotta be bigger than you. What do you believe in? Who do you believe in? What are you fighting for? If you fighting for yourself, this movie's whack. Why do you think every good movie is like The Taken? He took my daughter. I gotta go get my daughter. If he was just fighting for him, the movie wouldn't even care. This is what I'm trying to show you. This is real life shit, bro. When you fighting for something bigger than you, your legacy is just that much better. So you gotta understand that's a big impact on everything, bro. You can't be selfish with this shit, bro. I don't care about how you feel, nigga. How about that? Because guess what? If Superman felt like he had a day off, the whole fucking metropolis would be doomed. I got the power to take a day off, though. I should have the right to take a day off. I'm Superman. I just saved niggas 100 million times, right? You got to understand, bro, this is real reality we living in, bro, and every action is very important, especially when you're dealing with being somebody with influence. You're dealing with this type of money. You're dealing with certain things. You have the power to change your community, nigga. This is what we came here for. I don't give a fuck how you feel. We here to do something for the people. Let's go to these basketball games. Let's go to put this thing out. Let's do this, bro. What are we doing? Let's influence the youth. Let's bring up the next star. Yeah. That's what we here for.
I agree. I could agree with that.
What else are you here for? If you're not here for that, you need to skip. You need to press skip and go like past you so we don't have to waste no time with you.
I agree. I could agree with that. Yeah, I could agree with that. I could definitely agree with that. Yeah, I could agree with that. Some niggas just don't get it, and I can understand where you're coming from. I ain't gonna sit here and say that I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I can see the characters as well.
That's what I'm saying. If you my brother, right? You my brother. I'm gonna make it even more drastic. Yo, gang, you at one of my shows.
Allegedly.
But you think I'm gonna stop fucking with you?
No.
You know why? Cause you my brother. I'd be like, yo, this is some dumb shit. Look at what's my son that got locked up with us with Young Thug and he shot Lil Wayne truck? That nigga still fucking with Thug in them.
Hey, let me say something.
What I'm trying to tell you is,
let me say something.
Yeah, if a nigga don't want to fuck with you, it's not because of the situations that happen, especially when we talking about gang culture. We're talking about, but that's like saying right now, we all niggas dissing this song. So you telling me right now, if I would've got a bro at Nicki Minaj show with the ops, you would've stopped with me. That's because you cared more about doing a show with Nicki Minaj than your protection. That's what you're saying.
That wasn't the circumstance.
No, that wasn't, but I'm saying, but that's what I'm trying to say. So if that was no, you can. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because if you want to break it down, it's just like this. Look.
I apologize, King.
No, look. Let me tell you why.
I apologize.
No, let me tell you why you can use it. I'm gonna tell you why you can.
Why?
Because it's all altercations. See me, I it down to the core, right? A core is an incident. Look, now
Ops versus Nicki
no,
Minaj
listen, no, it's not about. No, it's not. No, it's no. Let me tell you why it's not. And first of all, it wasn't Nicki Minaj security.
Whoever security.
There wasn't nobody security. It was staff at the fucking event. So what I'm trying to tell you is, right? And what I'm saying at the end of the day, we talking all this hot music, right? We really moving like that, for real, for real. It's gonna be some lunatics around you, right? It's gonna be some crash outs, some dumb shit going on, you feel me? But these are the guys, we know them. We gotta try to keep them, you know what I'm trying to show you? It happens, you feel me? Now, I'm not saying that it's the right thing to do, but what I'm saying is if that made you stop with your brother, that was never your brother. That's all I'm saying.
What are my consequences from these actions that's being taken place at Nicki Minaj?
Yo, bro, see, you bringing up something that happened 3 years in.
It doesn't
before
matter.
Yes, it do matter. So what happened for the whole 3 years? Because you bringing up something that happened 3 years after. So what I'm trying to say, if you want to keep doing that, right? What happened before that? How about that never happened? Let's talk about what happened for 3 years straight. We all sat there, rooted for you, did everything a brother was supposed to, bring you hundreds of $1,000s. You ain't do a deal. You ain't help nobody get a record deal. You ain't do nothing. You left and you took niggas off a song to go do a song with another rap nigga who was sucking. Mad crazy shit. You feel what I'm trying to show you? So for 3 years, before that even incident happened, you ain't try to assist the gang, do nothing. You talking about you do all this shit, you do shit to make yourself look better. That's what you do. You ain't really try, because think about it. If a really want you to win, like Akademiks did for you, he said, yo, nah, I ain't gonna just put you on a show one time. Yo, come, you got this thing, you could use this whenever you want. You could do this. It's really giving you the resource. I'm not really just teasing you with it, trying to look cool. Like, yo, yeah, come on this show and talk for me. Yeah, he worked for me. Ha, ha, ha. You can still do your own thing too. You feel what I'm trying to show you? So what I'm trying to tell you is you gotta really read the room and really understand what's going on, gang. You understand what I'm trying to show you, bro? This is gonna let you walk through the door and do what they do for you, because they like, yo, that's bro, yo, you could do what you do, get your money. I want you to win. You know why? Because he really wants you to win. If a nigga really wants you to win, you're gonna see it in their actions, gang. A nigga not just gonna take you to a freestyle and then nothing else happened after that. You think Chief Keef brought one of his mans to just do a freestyle and then that was the last time you seen them? Did a song with Blood Money, nigga, older nigga got him lit immediately. Like, we gotta stop, dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. Just be real for a second. We're not just talking about rapping. We're not talking about Pharrell. We're talking about gang culture. We talking about woo shit. We talking about nigga. Come on, gang. We talking about how we came in the game, bro. You feel what I'm saying? This is regular shit. How many, you couldn't get Chief Keef to not do a song with Ball Out. No matter what no fan said. Soulja Boy, and what was the other name?
Tato.
No, it was Soulja Boy. And Soulja Boy had his friend that he was going viral with. What was his name? A-Rab. Soulja Boy, A-Rab. You could just see Wiz Khalifa, Chevy Woods. Everybody got that, like, that second link to them. This don't got nothing. That just shows you right there the nigga selfish, gang. With the light, with the thing. He ain't want to pass the ball to nobody, gang. And that's just the facts, gang. I'm gonna be real with you, gang. It's nobody, gang. You can't really say nobody, bro. He want to do shit now because you want to decline. You want to look like, you feel me, you holding on to a little 1-2. You feel me, you trying to do a little 1-2.
Just got dropped from his label along with about 50, 60 artists getting dropped.
I mean, yo, but God is good, man. He gonna figure it out. You feel me? But what I'm saying is,
do you pray for him?
I ain't praying for a nigga. Give a nigga that just went on the fucking internet, say that nigga not my brother, all this other weird. Niggas a fucking, listen, man. The nigga with too much drugs.
Pray for him.
I ain't praying for shit. I hope nothing happened to you, but if it do, God, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't want nothing to happen. I'm gonna be real, because in my heart it'd be like, damn. Yeah. But it's like on some real shit. Yeah, I'm not trying to protect you from nothing either. Yeah, maybe you gotta get a little fire touch in your hand to understand. Like I'm saying, I see, for instance, I could be like, yo, he got dropped the Sabbath. I could be like, yo, you know what? That's what happens when you do. Like, real reality, when you don't do right and you do bad and you're not be able to produce the same quality.
It's not a bad thing that he got dropped.
No, it's a horrible thing. Let me tell you why. Right? Let me tell you why.
All he got to do.
Yeah, you see, you're not understanding. Let me tell you why, right? Let me ask you a question. What artist you know that's big that just went independent? You know, you can't name one. You can't name just one big artist that was doing so good and they just said, I'm gonna do independent. Name one. I'll wait.
Russ.
Stop it. He been independent. Start over. I said, name an artist that was doing good, selling all these records and doing amazing, and said, oh, I'm about to go independent. Go ahead, name one. I'm going to take a shot. Wait, just name one artist, and I'm going to take a shot while you do that. It's going to take you a while to think about that one.
I'm not even going to. I don't got an answer.
Because it ain't none. Because if you're doing successful and you're getting money with a big major label and you're getting major fucking money, you ain't going nowhere.
Are you really getting major money, though?
if you doing the right business.
Like,
let me tell you what's the problem is. People don't like to listen and don't like to take heed to knowledge when it's being given.
He's really making that much money?
Yo, bro, is making. You think Travis Scott making money?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so if you in the game, you have the potential to make as much money as Travis Scott if you make the right moves. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you sit the down and you actually listen to the people that fucking know what the they know, that have been doing this shit for fucking all the fucking years before you, and stop thinking you fucking Jesus Christ himself, you will have a great career. If you would sit the down and listen to people with the proper knowledge. Because you see me, I'm gonna take heed. I'm gonna say, yo, bro, you work with this person? Oh, I see that person's success. Yo, what do you do with that person? I will be very humble and be listening to these people and taking heed to knowledge and trying to be great. You see what 50 said Pop Smoke was doing when he was in Token? He was taking notes. That was bound to go fucking viral in 1 million, 10, 100, 10, and be up 1 million fucking 1 years. Because he was willing to take the information and use it and not abuse it. But you got these little dickhead dumbass come in the game, 50 Cent to be talking, they'd be fucking acting like they high and this and that. They don't got no respect for the people before them or after. They don't got no respect for the craft. They don't got no respect for the business. They just on drugs, and you're gonna die out like that. Because if you can't conduct a business, you can't be a fucking entertainer. You can't. What can you really do? We in a world now. In order to be an artist, you damn near gotta be a personality as well. What are we doing here? So now, if you're not gonna listen to the people, like you see just now, Leaf just gave me some advice. You know what I did? I just recorded it. So let me record this shit, because he sound like he know what the he talking about. I could have just been like, yo, bro, no, do it like this and thing, and I know all the answers, and I know. That's a nigga never gonna go nowhere in life. A nigga think he know it all and think he got it all figured out. And then if you the smartest in a room, in any room, every time, your life is doomed. You can't learn no more. You a genius. You Socrates. So one of them niggas. You one of them niggas, they gotta be written, they gotta write about you in a book or some shit. And it ain't that many niggas out here right now. So what I'm trying to tell you is, people gotta humble themselves and take heed to the knowledge that's being given. There's people out here giving out game. Like a nigga, if Ak was to be here right now, took a whatever, you know he listening to you listening, right or wrong. Cause guess what? He put in the work. We watched him for years do it. He got up, he climbed up, and he had success doing it. So if you a fucking influencer, you somebody in the fucking YouTube, when Akademiks is talking, you need to shut the fuck up. Literally, these niggas don't got no respect. You'll be talking to this like he knows something. I made over 30 million off the internet. You head, you should have listened. Now when your career go down because you didn't ask the proper questions or you didn't get the proper advice, you looking for somebody to blame. Let me blame my friend that did this. Yeah, he's the reason I got. This is what happens. No, but the real reason was when people was giving you the information, or when you had people that was really right in your corner trying to do the right thing, you didn't take heed at the right moment. You didn't do the right things properly. Because everything is about doing the right move at the right time. You understand what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm never the day I get too big enough for information, somebody smack the shit out of me and wake me up, please.
You said what?
The day I'm too big for information and knowledge, somebody smack me, wake me back up, and bring me back to reality. Because that day should never occur as a human being in life.
Respectfully, that's ether. Yo, that's fire. Before you go, could you say nobody? I want you to shout out your social media.
Ether the Connect on all platforms. I think I'm Ether 800 on TikTok. I think they took me down. I got a new one. But yeah, great interview. I feel like I said what I had to say. I could have said a little more, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real. I love everybody. I appreciate you for bringing me out here. Shout out to the whole Academy. Shout out my nigga Facts. It's Ether the Connect on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dropping at 12. You know what I mean? Friday. Y'all go tap in. Go with a nigga, support me, because I'm going to support you. That's what it is. I'm the hand that's going to wash the face with the other hand. You feel what I'm saying? These rap don't love y'all like I love y'all. I really love my supporters, nigga. If you fucking appreciate my shit, which I know a lot of y'all did, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'm here for y'all, man. I'm not even here for me. Like I keep telling you, I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's that. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is here for them. I'm here for y'all. Y'all know what's going on. It's Ether the Connect. Show some respect. They already cut the check. Anybody got a problem with me, suck my link me in the fucking town. You know where the fuck I'm at. Don't ever play stupid. I'm really on that if it got to be on that. But besides that, guys, it's been a wonderful interview, and I'm just so happy that we got to get a lot of stuff out, and that, you know, I got to express my feelings. This is some great liquor. And I just want you guys to know, stay positive, stay out of jail, stay off drugs, and do what you have to do, guys. Always take heed to the information. It's been wonderful. I'm out.